Just a moment. Here is the incident, Mr. President. This boy, 12-year-old, took 8 bullets into the body of a 12-year-old boy. What would you tell the mother of that boy?
That boy is alive, right?
No, it's not.
Kennedy Onyango died.
He's died.
So he's the one who died?
Yes.
So you're not talking about the person who was shot with rubber bullets?
No.
No.
Yeah?
Shot with bullets 8 times.
In the wake of the tumultuous events of June 25th, 2024, when Parliament was forced into chaos, Kenyans are left grappling with the bitter reality of political disillusionment. That day marked a pivotal moment of unrest as citizens poured into the streets, demanding accountability and transparency. The pushback was palpable, yet the response from the government was swift and heavy-handed, resulting in tragic losses. Now, for about 100 days later, the same voices that called for change seem to have faded into the background, overshadowed by the ongoing implementation of contentious policies and initiatives.
I assure Kenyans that we shall provide a full, effective, and expeditious response to today's treasonous events.
I don't want him as my president. I even regret why I voted him. Yes, he must go.
They buy cars. They're just enriching themselves. Meanwhile, many percentage of Kenyans are languishing in poverty still. We have people who do not have access to education, who do not have access to health care.
And I want to tell this government, we gave you the entry, we are going to show you the exit. Mr. President, watch us.
Since that fateful day, the government's directions have raised eyebrows. The much-discussed social health insurance scheme has emerged, but now without raising critical questions. Citizens are left pondering the implications of replacing the National Health Insurance Fund. What does this mean for access to healthcare? Reports have surfaced of people struggling to receive medical attention as the transition occurs, leaving many frustrated and fearful about their well-being. The government's instances on pushing forward these initiatives without thorough public engagement or clarity has only deepened the sense of mistrust among the populace.
12 months. So that is what we envision, that every month they will be able to deduct from what you're getting. So it will be almost similar to the people who are employed. Now, the means testing...
Where are you deducting from?
Deduct from where the woman works in my shamba.
Because the lady who is working in my 5-year shamba and is earning that much, how are you going to deduct it?
It will be similar to the Hustlers Fund.
How?
It will be full safety alone. It's a kind of...
But 0% interest.
How will you deduct it?
From a person. No, the coolness in you answering the question is not the sole one thing.
Order, Honorable, correct. Please, CS, how are you going to deduct that money? You can explain to Kenyans so that they know how the money is going to be deducted. Through M-Pesa, through what?
So the
Order, Chairman Shah. This is, the CS has not given you the permission to speak. It was the CS who we wanted to understand. How is the money going to be deducted for somebody who is informal? And we want the banding. How are you going to do those bands?
Yes.
How have you categorized them? That this category will pay this much, this category will pay this much. We just want that flow.
Yes, for Ministry of Education, the challenge was the bands were larger, but for us, the bands are smaller. And that is why...
just explain what's that band, what are the bands you have?
So we will give you the report for the bands, but what I can assure you is the accuracy is 95% with the low band, and we are able to...
orders, yes.
Yes.
We want you to give us the bands. Yeah? We want you to give us. I'm giving you the opportunity. Because Kenyans are listening. They want to see their cabinet secretary for health telling them that when you are in this, we are going to categorize you based on this means testing. Somebody who is from the means testing, we've categorized you into this band, the band 1 or band A, whose income is between this and that much. Then the next category will be this band whose income is at this level based on your means testing. And this band will pay that much. We just want that.
What are the chiefs doing? You know, we saw people sit with the chiefs.
Yes. You've been educating the chiefs. So how are they going to disseminate the knowledge?
Yesterday I was in a function and a chief was there, and the chief pinned me as the vice chairman of this committee. Because the chief just said, we are rolling out tomorrow, we have been told by the DCC, people should say *147#. Then there was somebody advocated from the crowd and he said, can you explain to these women the 2.75% of the earning and the annual payment? So I want the answer I should have given, and CS don't tell us you'll give us, because everything you contract you'll give us. This one you'll give us. And you leave these people of the media thinking that there are things we discuss with the ministry behind locked doors. Because this is what should go to the public tomorrow. How are they going to pay?
We don't want this system to fail because somebody is not doing his job. Yeah? You know what it is that, how the banding is done. How can they come to this committee without understanding how the Mwananchi is going to contribute to this scheme? It's not fair.
Nilipata ujumbe jana eti wameni-migrate kutoka kwa NHIF kwenda kwa SHA, but sikusikia vizuri.
Nimewekwa kwa SHA, na hii SHA sijajiondoa mimi mwenyewe, nimejiondolewa ati mimi sasa niko kwa SHA, na hiyo SHA sijaikubalia naye.
Uende waambie watu yenyu watoe pesa 9,500. Na sasa mimi sina mahali ya kutoa pesa. Mimi ni mzee miaka 76. Sina pesa. Sina mahali nikiomba. Saa hii niko mgonjwa. Damu haendelei. Sasa damu haifanyi kazi sasa. Sababu sina figo.
This troubling trend isn't isolated to healthcare. From the controversial Adani deal to the shifts in the university funding, the rapid pace of implementations has left many feeling bewildered and excluded from the decision-making process.
We sell our international airport. Yani hivyo tu kiholela. Hiyo, of all the scams this country has known, this one, Adani sell or takeover, wamefanya maajabu.
Tumesikia ni airport, kumbe hata kwa sekta ya kawi sasa anaingia kwa sekta ya energy. And what we are seeing in Kenya today, the Adani group was rejected kule Australia. Upande wa Sri Lanka walifukuzwa huko. Upande wa Bangladesh tumekuwa na maandamano hadi serikali ikaangushwa tukiwa na hii Adani group. Na hiyo sasa ndio imeletwa Kenya, inapewa airports zetu. Tunataka tuseme no to the dubious Adani deal.
It seems that the government operates behind a veil of secrecy, often justifying the lack of transparency with vague claims of preventing corruption. Yet, for the average Kenyan, this merely feels like a dismissal of their rights to understand and question the policies that directly affects their lives.
At least hata leo mumetukumbuka. Mutuitangi hizi vitu anyway.
Leo mumekumbuka mayouth, mumekumbuka wananchi kwa sababu mko na mashida zenyu. Ingekuwa si impeachment, amungeita watu huku. Hatungeitwa leo. Na juu leo mko na shida, mumekumbuka wananchi wa chini. Hata mnatupea masaa ya kuongea na tuko na shida zetu pia. Alafu kabla na hiyo masaa mnasema tutoke hapa 5, kwanza mtupe chakula tushibe. Muko na pesa, mtupe chakula tushibe ifike hiyo 5. Bila chakula tunatoka hapa saa 6 twende home. Mtuite tena tutoke saa 5 twende home. Mtuite tena tukose kukuja. Kwani nini?
As the political atmosphere heats up with the ongoing discussions about impeachment, citizens are torn between staying informed and becoming overwhelmed by the deluge of information. While the political elite engages in their battles, ordinary Kenyans are left navigating the complexities of policies that they never fully consented to. The emphasis on public participation has been lost amid the clamor for political expediency, raising questions about whose interests are truly being served. This growing sentiment of betrayal and disillusionment has led to an overwhelming call among citizens for the entire government to step down. Frustration is mounting and Kenyans are demanding accountability and transparency, urging those in power to take responsibility for their actions and decisions.
Hakuna mwenye anabaki. Hakuna mwenye anabaki. Wewe, MP wakipitisha kwa parliament wanakula. Hakuna mwenye anabaki, na ikiwezekana pia MP waende. Hata MP waende. Hata magavana waende. Wametuzoea. Hakuna kutumika tena. Tumechoka. Tumechoka. Mnyonge ashuke.
As we reflect on these developments, the underlying theme remains clear. Public trust is eroding. Each rushed initiative and ambiguous procurement process chips away at the faith that citizens have in their government. The silence in response to critical questions only amplifies the feeling that leaders are out of touch, making decisions without considering the consequences for their constituents. The time has come for a renewed call for transparency and accountability as Kenyans seek a government that not only hears their voices but also actively involves them in shaping of their future. I am Opati Samuel and this is Opati TV.